We did it. We did it. Try that again. Hello and welcome to episode 40-something or other of Talking Syndrome. Today we're talking about competitive. What's in the cup? Oh, I'm back on P90X, everyone. I'm back. Today is day 3. I can't feel my arms. I can't move. Day 3. I was eating too many cookies, too many sweets, too many smoky bacon tucks. Yeah. It's bad. 88 days to go. Today we're talking about, my brother had kids. Twins. George and Emily Hubert. It's pretty jolly. I'll try to post a pic on Twitter. No love for Red Alert 2 as Cybervan. Major love for Red Alert 2. But, I can only talk about the main games that really changed my life. Red Alert 2 was kind of a side game for me with Starcraft. I was mainly into Starcraft and Brood War. So, Red Alert 2 was a little appetizer dish, a side dish. So we're talking about competitive gaming. So the original. Oh, you're too kind, chat. You're amazing. I've missed you. I didn't stream this week. Did not stream. Somebody earlier said the uncle thing is a cover-up. I was playing Zelda. I was playing a lot of Zelda. I don't feel very far in it, though. But we can't talk about it. There's no spoilers, no talking. We need to give everyone a week or two to let it breathe. To get that breath of the wild. I don't even want to say if I like it, if I don't like it. I don't want to talk about tree branches. I don't want to talk about anything about it. I do want to talk about Mortal Kombat, though. Mortal Kombat was at my local Pizza Hut, which is now in Urban Plates. This Pizza Hut was a glorious place. I loved it. But in the back corner, there was this Mortal Kombat machine, and truly, that was the first time in my life that I played a video game against a stranger. Which is, we take it for granted. But it was intense. You come up to the machine, pop a quarter in, it's intimidation. It's kind of invasive when you think about it. Here you are minding your own business, climbing the ladders, you're fighting Goro. In comes this little kid picking Sub-Zero. It's intense. So Mortal Kombat was really the origins. Stranger danger, says Over Ogre. The machine got pretty greasy. Everyone licking their greasy palms. Gotta have the Sub-Zero cheese in MK1. MK1's funny. Even 2, because there's just no combos. Which is the reason I liked it more than Street Fighter at the time, was because it was about the special moves rather than the combos. Yeah. Liu Kang is my main now, though. The Mortal Kombat X is legit so good. I need to play more of it and stream more of it. It has my two favorite things of all time. Aliens and Jason Voorhees. So good. in Mortal Kombat. Except Jason's kills, lackluster. Lackluster at best. They're trash. You know? I mean, here we are, Jason Voorhees. The best killer in the biz. The king of the kill, so to speak. And, you know, they just give him some trash fatalities. The Xenomorph, on the other hand, though, doing the fatality, reliving the moment that defined my life. If you haven't seen it, chat, check it out. Queen Alien hype. Embun. When the Xenomorph came out, it was extremely unbalanced. Because I think they dropped it right before Evo, which was very strange. I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot Predators in there too. What a game. And Leatherface. Jeez. Phew. So, Christix, will Gwent become a groundbreaking 1v1 competitive game, even threatening Hearthstone? Yes, I'm in the beta now with Gwent, and I love it. It's really good. Shaith Eatery. They have a tendency to make DLC characters strong at first so people will buy them. Started with Tanya. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to Ben about that, and it was like, yo, when those For Honor DLC characters come out, how OP are they going to be? Yo, thanks for the call-out, Zen Bavarian. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 is an underrated competitive game. Absolutely. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm really sad that For Honor isn't at EVO. It's a really big missed opportunity. Unbelievable. Gaucho Cam, Huber, I want to see Bloody Roar make a comeback. That'd be nuts. What's next? GoldenEye. Is there anyone here who hasn't played GoldenEye? This is going to be alarming. Oh, man. Oh. 3 me's in a row. 4. Oh, my God. Yeah, we need hard numbers. We need raw data. This is alarming. I'm uncomfortable. Should rename the show to Straw Poll Syndrome. I like that. Odd Job Cheese. Yeah, Odd Job was banned in my house. So was Jaws, because he would always get headshots, because he's so much taller. Alright, this is good. More yeses than nos. This is good. So we're coming in at 30, about 40 yes, 20 no, 2-1. All right. Had me scared there. Ooh, Phoenix. I saw a little kid at a swap meet run to his dad with an N64 controller and ask him, "How do you use this thing?" I'm 27, felt old as hell. Oh, jeez. Samurai Jack premieres tonight, I Am Gamer? I have seen sporadic episodes of Samurai Jack, but never all the way through. I missed the opportunity to catch up. I should have caught up. Just no time. It's just no time. Dang. Hugh, let's talk about TimeSplitters 2, a game you didn't mention at all. Let's get that TimeSplitters reboot. Let's get that TimeSplitters comeback. It's unacceptable. I never owned TimeSplitters 1 or 2, but my friend did. My friend Steven Losco. It was his jam. It was his game. We used to play all the time. All the time at his place. TimeSplitters is one of the greats. Absolutely. SOCOM too. It's funny, he also had that game. TimeSplitters Rewind. Yeah, what is... I remember hearing whispers. Community project. Was some PC deal. Crytek. Original assets. Oh, but they have opted to build a game from scratch. Jeez. It's interesting. Hope it comes out. TimeSplitters Rewind. It's cool. The fact that Crytek gave it their blessing, that's really cool. It's really cool. Hubert, run. Why is everyone telling me to run? Oh, sirens. Just standard procedure. Standard procedure where I live. Sirens all day. So, I forgot how much GoldenEye lagged. I remember when I played Jones. Even 2 players. A lot of lag in that game. Can you imagine just like a 1-for-1 port of GoldenEye on the Switch, but with like 60 frames or 30 frames? How cool would that be? So let me get to Counter-Strike. Used to listen to Alice DJ, Better Off Alone, and play that thing. Darude Sandstorm. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Get that custom techno playlist. Used to go to LANs, absolutely. Cyberdeck. Cyberdeck. What's it was called? Yep, used to listen to my techno. You know, it's so funny playing Counter-Strike. When you first started out, or when I first started out, not being able to get a kill because everyone was so good. So I would just buy that auto shotgun. And it became about just trying to get one kill. Yeah, GoldenEye Source is okay. Alright. It's alright. Oh, I love the Desert Eagle. God, I love the Desert Eagle. Jedi Academy. Yeah, there's so many good competitive games. This episode was just about, like, basically the first 4 and their impact. Because Mortal Kombat was really the first ever. GoldenEye was the first one. Local inside, really. You know, I don't really count Mario. Super Mario 1 or something. You know, Counter-Strike was the first online, and then I had to mention Starcraft. Had to. You know, so it was really about the origins. I love Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Whammy time. I love your name, by the way, every time. Whammy time. No regrets, Corn fan. The better game prevails. He's playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, about your love for Yakuza 0 on the podcast on Frame Trap. That made me switch over to it. No regrets. Yep, that ship is docked, Corn fan. It's not going anywhere. So just drink it in, man. Give Halo some love. You're right. You're right. Is it okay if I give Halo 3 some love? Gay Vulture. I've not seen Kong Skull Island. It was funny. I was there that night, Thursday night, at the ArcLight, right at premiere time. But I saw John Wick. I had to see that John Wick. John Wick. Fuck, I saw John Wick. John Wick had an impact on a future episode of Syndrome. Heard it here first. Halo 3. I really like Halo 3. Halo Reach was my favorite story of Halo. But Halo 3 was my favorite multiplayer. The melee, yeah, there's some shotgun melee action in Halo 3. Maybe a little too much. But, like, the fact that it was on 360... I don't know. There was just this vibe. This Xbox Live, like... That was at a time when I just... I feel like when that came out, it was like Xbox Live PSN. I always had a soft spot for Halo, yeah? I just finished Halo 5 the other day. Had to do it. When it came out, Ben, Brad, and Matt Blair and I were playing on Legendary 4-player co-op. We got halfway and then just stopped for no reason. That was over a year ago. Legit, I didn't mention this. I haven't mentioned this, but like a couple weeks ago, I just booted Halo 5 up and was like, I gotta finish this. So then just played single player for the rest. It's short. It's really short. There's like 2 or 3 chapters that are like 1 minute long. So you look on it, you're like, oh man, 15 chapters, but it's actually like 13. So. Yeah, Halo 5, I didn't really care for it that much. I did, the repeating boss battles were bad, says Toldos, but I liked that character. What was he, not the Guardian, but like the Reaver or something? The Protector. What was that cool dude's name? The Skull guy? What was his name, chat? It's a really cool enemy. It's like a skull face. Really cool, like, blade. He was, like, protecting Cortana. I don't know. No one knows. Nobody knows. Skrillex. Nice. Otori, will Huber ever finish Neo? In fact, will Brandon Jones finish Neo before Huber? Reverse Uncharted 4 situation. Coming for you, Jones. Now, I don't know what, I gotta finish Zelda, then I gotta finish Horizon. Then I think it is Neo time. But Persona's coming. The Warden Eternal, thank you. That guy was cool. I really liked him. Do you think ARMS for Switch will be a fun competitive game? Asks Squittin Ben. Yeah, it looks great. It was the one I was most hyped about on that Switch Direct, Nintendo Direct. Persona 5. Playing Zelda, okay, we can't even talk about it. I'm just gonna say, because of certain games, I am more excited than ever that Persona 5 got delayed for that Japanese VO. That's all I'm gonna say. Japanese VO hype, Persona, creator's intent. Yeah, Horizon's awesome. I don't know, I just like the bow. I love the standard bow. Just bah. And the staff. Huber, how do you feel about Mass Effect? I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. I never finished 3. It's a Neo situation. Always got pushed on the backlog. It's funny because I read the book before I played 1. I was all in on Mass Effect, everyone. I read a novel. I read an entire book prequel before Mass Effect because I was so excited on the lore. Then I played Mass Effect 1 and I liked it. And then Mass Effect 2 was undoubtedly one of my favorite games of all time. Started 3 different times. Just didn't grab me. It came out at a bad time for me. It was... There's something about that, that intangible that we never really talk about is your personal point in life when a game comes out, or when you play a certain game. There's so many intangible variables. Whereas if I went back to Mass Effect 3 now, years later, I would probably love it. But for whatever reason, in that moment when it came out, I just didn't... It just didn't connect. Who's your favorite fighting game character? Huber! Liu Kang is up there. Liu Kang is near the top in Scorpion. And Johnny Cage and Sub-Zero. It's like all Mortal Kombat. Oh, man. It's between like Scorpion and Liu Kang. And Sub-Zero. Love my Kagar. Am I allowed to say Albert Wesker or Nemesis in Marvel vs. Capcom? Is that allowed? I don't really count them as fighting game characters. Mark VDV, yeah, I don't even think it was the zeitgeist of people hating the ending. It was the intro. It just had this weird... Whereas Mass Effect 2 was like this grounded, pulpy, noir detective game, Mass Effect 3 was this all-out war action Michael Bay vibe. So that was the thing. Like, 1 was all about, like, the science and the discovery. 2 was all about, like, this pulp noir detective Last Stand, Seven Samurai thing. And then 3 was just, like, 2 action, valor, big. Yeah, I never got into it. That being said, though, when Andromeda comes out, I'm definitely going to play it. Without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. And lastly, to wrap up, we're at Starcraft. Starcraft Brood War, the most intense game you could possibly play. Pulp noir detective. Walk me through this. Like, what was that really cool place in Mass Effect 2? The hub? Not the Citadel, but... Not the Citadel, but... Omega. Praise be to Omega. Yo, for real, one of the best video game environments I've ever walked around in. Vibes. Omega vibes. Texting that to Kyle Bossman right now. Kyle Bossman. Kyle Bossman, dude, like, hidden Mass Effect enthusiast. Omega. I am Omega! So, StarCraft. Yeah, I would always rock Terran. Just in StarCraft 1, nukes were my thing, as were the weird, unattainable combo, unless you're doing 2-on-2, tanks, siege tanks, and wraiths. It's unreal. My friend would be Zerg, and we kind of carried this strategy into StarCraft 2. The Terran and the Zerg combo, right? I would build up units, build up tech, and then he's Zerg, so he's rocking those Zergling scouts, those Mutalisk harassers, and he's just kind of all over the board pestering them while I'm quietly building my nuclear arsenal in the corner, or my tanks and wraiths. And then I would just take my big old ball of death, cruise in. So good. There's no problem if you've never played StarCraft. It is a very intimidating and hard game to get into. Unfortunately, I always forget to mention one or two things when I film an episode. It's very disheartening. Which is why we have this show, and so I can talk to you personally. The biggest thing was that moment when you get better. StarCraft is an uphill struggle. It takes a long time. It took me a week to even grasp it. But then when it starts getting better, and like you start getting better, and you realize, like, you know, once you get over that initial learning curve, that initial hump, because there's many mountains to climb, but that first mountain, love it. Yeah, I don't like the cheese in StarCraft. That's why I tend to stay away from 1v1. Because there's more cheese in 1v1. Whereas 2v2, because you have a buddy to back you up, it's a lot harder to cheese. And to cheese, the good thing about StarCraft 2 is to cheese, you have to pretty much go all in. Especially in twos. I'm talking about 2-on-2 right now. You and your friend have to commit to the cheese. You both go all in. And if they counter that, if they repel or defend that, you're pretty much screwed. I don't know what the hell Blizzard's going to do right now. A lot is up in the air. You know, Overwatch and Hearthstone are making entirely too much money. To be honest, I don't like where they're at right now, Blizzard. Hearthstone takes way too long to change the meta. Takes way too long, you know. They have a meta for like months at a time. It's unacceptable. Like 6 months. This last Jade Shaman and all this. Overwatch is great. Overwatch is fine. I'm just talking about for over. How do I put into words? I feel like they only care about Overwatch. That's what I don't like. Overwatch is incredible. Not talking smack or bad about it, but you know, it's coming at an expense to their other games and properties, especially Hearthstone. So, which is fine. I mean, this is the moment. This is the Overwatch moment. All those other games have had their fun in the sun. Why not just go all in on it? You know? But yeah, is this a world where we're not going to get a Starcraft or a Diablo or a Warcraft for a long time? They're different teams, yeah, but it's still the same company. You know, like so many those teams kind of disband. Like when Starcraft 2 went down, they kind of merged into like Heroes of the Storm. So like people get pulled. Lord Tor, just subscribe. Twitch Prime, thanks so much. It means a lot. Really appreciate that. I think Hearthstone isn't getting neglected, but I think they need to respond to the meta more frequently. It's just not fast enough. You know, you read that article about Life Coach quitting? It's a really good read. It's a really, really good read. He can talk more about Hearthstone than I could ever in a lifetime. I just thought this was fascinating. And he echoes a lot of things that I was feeling, and it's nice to hear a true professional discuss it. Really interesting article, really interesting. So, they just raised the pack/arena prices on Hearthstone? No. Well, anyway, Overwatch is amazing, so. Yeah. Oh, in Europe. Whoa. Pay to win. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Alright, well, that's going to do it. Hopefully we get another Starcraft Blizzard. Please. Starcraft 3. Starcraft 3. No new Shenmue news. In fact, you know, if you go to... If you go to the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter page, and you go to updates, the last update was December 23rd, Season's Greetings, and that was just a simple, you know, Happy Holidays. Before that, Campaign in Progress update, December 14th. 3 months of darkness from Shenmue. What does that mean? It means they're quietly tinkering. Let it cook. Let it cook. We're in no rush. Starcraft HD would be incredible, or a Warcraft 1 and 2 remaster, or Warcraft 3 HD. That would appease me for so long, Blizzard. 3 months since Shenmue news. It's coming now. E3 is right around the corner. I think we'll get one thing maybe before E3, because like 6 months total of radio silence seems like a lot for a Kickstarter game. But I could be wrong on that. Yeah, I think it's coming. Alright, everybody. That's going to do it. Competitive gaming. Thanks for tuning in to Talking Syndrome. We are Easy Allies. You know we're Easy Allies. You're here on our Twitch. I don't need to sell it to you. I love you all dearly. Shadow of War hype. I just saw that comment. Very hyped. And I will see you next week, I'm sure. Tuesday group stream. Get cracking on that Zelda. Got to beat it before the spoilers start dropping like raindrops. See you later, everyone.